Welcome to the lesson on, and their development. In this lesson, you will learn about mobile applications, and their development. You will also learn specifically about Android, its scope, and the Android app components. A mobile app, or mobile application, is a computer program, or software application, designed to run on a mobile device, such as a phone, tablet, or a watch. Apps were originally intended for productivity assistance, such as email, calendar, and contact databases, but the public demand for apps caused rapid expansion into other areas, such as mobile games, GPS and location-based services, order tracking, and ticket purchases, etc. There are now millions of apps available that enable multiple services. There are three major mobile app distribution platforms, via which the users can access these numerous apps. Google Play Store is an international online store, developed by Google for Android devices. The App Store is a digital distribution platform, developed and maintained by Apple, for mobile apps on its iOS operating system. Microsoft Store, formerly known as the Windows Store, was introduced by Microsoft, for its Windows platforms. Based on the platform on which the apps can work, mobile apps are categorized into three types. All apps targeted towards particular mobile platforms are known as native apps. Which means, a native app developed for an Apple device, for example, works only on Apple devices, and not in any other device. The main purpose behind creating such apps is to ensure best performance for a specific mobile operating system. Web-based apps are coded in HTML5, CSS, or JavaScript. Presence of strong internet connection is required for proper behavior and user experience of this group of apps. By default, these apps require minimum memory space in the user devices, compared to native apps. But, the web-based apps cannot maximize the potential of the mobile operating system. Hybrid apps are a mix of native and web-based apps. These are made to support web and native technologies across multiple platforms. These apps are easier and faster to develop for multiple operating systems. Despite such advantages, hybrid apps are slower in speed and performance. Mobile app development is the act, or process, by which a mobile app is developed for mobile devices. The mobile platform, for which the app is being developed, is at the core of the mobile app development. Front-end development is focused on the user interface and user experience. Back-end development picks up where the front-end leaves off, and provides a set of services that control the functioning of the apps. This includes user authentication and authorization, data services, and reusable logic. The security layers ensure that the interaction between different services are secure, and include data encryption, client actions, and reporting and alerts. Let us now take a closer look at its scope. Android is a mobile operating system, developed by Google, based on a modified version of the Linux kernel. It is primarily designed for touchscreen-based devices, such as smartphones and tablets. Android has released multiple updates since its first public release in 2007. Each of the updates is primarily targeted to enhance the progress in the hardware development. To understand the scope of Android as an OS, and relate to the need for Android app developers, let us understand the market share of different mobile operating systems. In 2006, Android did not exist. By 2018, Android had a global market share of 86% out of all the smartphones sold, and had more than 2 billion monthly active users. This is very evident from the graph shown here. Let us now understand the different components in an Android app. There are 4 different types of Android app components: activities, services, broadcast receivers, and content providers. Each type serves a distinct purpose, that defines how the component is created. Activities dictate the UI, and handle the user interaction with the smartphone screen. An activity represents a single screen with a user interface. In short, an activity performs actions on the screen. For example, an email application might have one activity that shows a list of new emails, another activity to compose an email, and another activity for reading emails. Service components handle background processing associated with an application. Services run in the background to perform long-running operations. For example, a service might play music in the background, while the user is in a different application, or it might fetch data over the network, without blocking user interaction with an activity. Broadcast receivers handle communication between Android OS and the applications. They simply broadcast messages from other applications, or from the system. For example, applications can initiate broadcasts to let other applications know that some data has been downloaded to the device and is available for them to use. Content providers handle data and database management issues. A content provider component supplies data from one application to others on request. The data may be stored in the file system, the database, or somewhere else entirely. This finishes the lesson on mobile application development. Thanks for watching.